Brothers and sisters, today we will consider a sincere prayer recorded in the book of Proverbs and the practical wisdom that flows from it. Our theme is, "Give me neither poverty nor riches." These words are not theory. They are guidance for daily choices about money, work, family priorities, and spiritual goals. Please open your Bibles and read Proverbs 30, 8 and 9. Remove untruth and lies far from me. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Just let me consume my portion of food, so that I do not become satisfied and deny you and say, "Who is Jehovah?" Nor let me become poor and steal and dishonor the name of my God. These are humble, direct words. The writer Agur, son of Jakeh, asks for two protections: protection from deception and protection from the spiritual dangers found at the extremes of poverty and wealth. This prayer teaches balance. Extreme lack can pressure a person into wrongful acts that bring reproach on Jehovah's name. Extreme abundance can silently push a person to feel self-sufficient and forget the giver of every good gift. Agur is not asking for luxury. He is asking for my portion of food, enough to carry out his service to God with a clear conscience and a peaceful heart. That is a mature request. The Bible agrees that money has a practical place in life. Ecclesiastes 7-12 acknowledges that money can provide a measure of protection. But Ecclesiastes 5:12 reminds us that a person who works honestly and lives simply can sleep well because his heart is not pulled apart by excess. Agur's prayer guards our heart. When we ask Jehovah for neither poverty nor riches, we are choosing spiritual health over status, quiet contentment over constant comparison, and consistent integrity over risky shortcuts. Some have simplified their life in order to give more time and attention to spiritual goals. One brother in the United States sold a large home and closed a demanding business so that he and his wife could pioneer together. He later said that while the change was not easy, his joy and peace increased because his time and energy were now aligned with his purpose. This is one example among many. The lesson is not that every Christian must make the same change, but that each of us can examine our situation and ask, is my present lifestyle helping me slave for God, or is it quietly asking me to slave for riches? Now please read Proverbs 30, 15 and 16. The leeches have two daughters that cry, "Give, give." There are three things that do not get satisfied, four that never say, "Enough." The grave and a barren womb, a land that is deprived of water, and fire that never says, "Enough." These verses expose the nature of greed. Greed does not rest. It does not reach contentment. It pulls for more money, more status, more things, without an end point. This is why the Bible warns us to keep our lives free of the love of money. Hebrews 13:5 says, "Let your way of life be free of the love of money while you are content with the present things." Love of money is not measured by the size of a bank account, but by the direction of the heart. A person with little can be consumed by money worries. A person with much can be controlled by money's promises. In both cases, the cure is the same: cultivate contentment and reinforce trust in Jehovah. Please read Proverbs 30-24 and 25. Four things on earth are among the smallest, but they are instinctively wise. The ants are not strong creatures, yet they prepare their food in the summer. Ants are small, but they work ahead. They do not wait for winter to think about winter. Proverbs 6:6-8 gives the same lesson. Observe the ant's foresight and diligence. How do we imitate this wisdom with money? One practical way is to save before we buy. This approach may sound old-fashioned, but it protects families from debt, stress, and the hidden cost of interest that inflates every purchase. A budget, reviewed regularly, can serve the congregation and our household. It helps us meet obligations on time, plan for known expenses, and keep spiritual priorities first. Saving in advance teaches patience, encourages unity in the family, and keeps our choices aligned with our goals. May this prayer shape our choices this week. May it influence our budget, our schedule, and our conversations. May it protect our heart so that our happiness comes from trusting in Jehovah, not from wealth. If we keep our life free of the love of money, Jehovah will never leave us. He will supply what we need to serve Him with joy, dignity, and peace, today and in the days to come.